Welcome back, my duelist friends, and happy Sunday because Sunday is for Speed Duel. So, I got two requested videos today. The first of which is going to be a Mako Tsunami Kairyu Shin, and that's the one we're going to cover here. And then I've also got a Cyber style power bonding deck using the new Cyrus Power Bond skill card. So that one will be up in about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. I do hope that we get that taken care of pretty quickly. What I want to do though first is I want to remind you guys what Terror from the Deep does. Now, this is my favorite skill to use with Kairyu Shin, mostly because it mentions it in the text. And since I had to mention this with Beware the Brothers Paradox, I'm going to, from now on, start showing off the activation of what the skill would require. So again, loving these Ultra Pro clear-sided sleeves, just for Speed Duel in general. Also, any card that or card game where you love to look at the backs, because again, some of the backs of the cards are just designed well from game to game. That said, you flip this over when you activate the skill, and then when you activate this, it says activate this during the main phase while you control Kairyu Shin. When this skill is activated, you can activate one copy of Umi directly from hand, deck, or graveyard. While you control a Kairyu Shin, all water monsters you control are unaffected by trap effects. Now that will be yours and your opponent's. If Kairyu Shin you control leaves the field, draw 2 cards, and if you do, flip this card over. So again, this is really good, and this isn't a once per duel type effect, so we can keep activating this. And it's actually really good, and I'll explain it after we get through some of this. Because again, unlike yesterday, I've got an extra deck for you guys. So let's get it, shall we? First things first, I want to run 2 Gale Lizards. You guys know why I'm always using Gale Lizards when I'm playing with Mako cards. It's just so I can get that flip bounce monster card effect. And again, when we're dealing with the Legendary Ocean, which of course we're going to be playing, this is going to get a 200-point bonus. So again, it's going to start swinging out around 1600. So it becomes a slightly better threat. Then we have the named card Kairyu Shin. We are going to need this guy. Just real quick with the Legendary Ocean, we're going to normal summon this as a 4-star. And of course, it'll jump from the 18 to 2K. So again, this is something like you could see more of in like the Master Game. Just like the regular advanced format. A lot more, wow. Let me try that again, a little tongue tie. There are a lot more normal monsters that start at 2000. There just are. It's just fact. I don't know what to say about it. But again, he looks really cool. And maybe you guys got the new versions with the Mako Duelist pack too. So that'd be pretty cool. And then just to keep it to like you guys know that we're playing, Mako Tsunami, I had to throw in 3 copies of the Legendary Fisherman as well. Again, this is going to go from 1850 to 2050, from 5 stars to 4. And what's fun about this is while Umi's on the field, this card is also unaffected by spell effects and cannot be targeted for attacks. Again, this would not prevent your opponent from a direct attack. So again, if this is my only monster card, it could spell game if my opponent can summon enough monsters to put me out. Again, if Kairyu Shin's already on board, well, I've got a chance. Moving into our spells, of course, we do want to play 3 copies of the Legendary Ocean. Again, Legendary Ocean is always considered to be Umi. So again, during deck building, so we can't just double up, 3 Umis, 3 Legendary Oceans, get 6 Leviathan Dragon detonations. That's not happening, my friends. But again, here, all water monsters on the field are going to gain 200 attack and defense, and all water monsters in the field and both players' hands are going to experience a level reduction of 1. So again, this allows us to normal summon these 6 cards for no tributes. And again, that's just amazing. Moving into some very vanilla plays for me. Again, I'm always using Book of Moon until Book of Moon gets an official, limitation from Konami. I'm probably going to be playing 3 in every deck. And I guess some decks it's not plausible, but for most decks, this is just a killer card to be running. But with Cursed Seal, the Forbidden Spell running around now, we might start using this at 2 or even 1, just because of the implication. You know what I'm saying? And then my last spell, I'm going to be using 2 copies of Summoner's Art. And again, what does this do? Level 5 or higher, that's a normal monster card. We can just go ahead and add it from the deck to the hand. So again, I know that I want to play the Kairyu Shin. I know I want to play it as soon as possible. Let me get 2 cards that let me add it from my deck to my hand. Going into my traps, we are going to be using 2 Lost Winds, guys. I talk about Lost Wind all the time. Lost Wind was a Speed Duel Spotlight some time ago. You guys know what this card does. If you don't, check out that Spotlight. I'm going to have said this too many times in the yesterday and today. Just know that it's really good and reusable. And then the last 2 cards we're going to use 2 copies of Metaverse. We can either add a field spell from deck to hand or activate it from the deck. So again, this will allow us to play the Legendary Ocean. This draws us up to like having 5 copies of it, which does make things more bearable. So real quick, my friends, this is the main deck and the skill. Go ahead, pause and make some notes, or maybe you're watching us on a phone or a tablet. Go ahead and screenshot real quick, and then I will be right back with a clean field and the extra and side decks. Just one moment. All right, starting with our extra deck, and this is going to be one that longtime viewers of the channel, you guys are going to be very familiar with this. It's just my normal junk side, or junk extra. So again, Blue Eyes Ultimate, strongest card in the game. Cyber Blader, 3 effects perfectly suited to speed duels. Cyber End Dragon, big monster with a crush effect, well, like a piercing effect. Ojama King, it's very possible, again, in Speed Duel, we do not have an extra monster zone. So this means you actually have the chance of taking away all your opponent's monster zones. 1 copy of Ryu Senshi, because he's just good stuff. And then, of course, these single Thousand Eyes are strict. I think everybody here knows what that guy does by now. So again, good stuff there. Moving over to the side deck, I'm going to use 2 Cosmic Cyclones. Because again, just because we can get that immunity to trap effects doesn't mean that we always will have it. So again, it's just kind of good to be able to take things off the back row. Then I've got 2 copies Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell, trying to stop our opponent from going at my own cards. Again, I think Night Beam might be the only card that I could not respond to with this. At least if Night Beam was targeting it. And then 2 copies Waking the Dragon. And again, I kind of want you to break the Waking the Dragons. The goal here is to get you to banish this or break it for me so that I can summon one of those 6 big bad monsters up there. Guys, this was the first of my 2 decks for the day. So again, I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I nailed this challenge for you guys. Hopefully this satisfies the request for a deck based around Kairyu Shin, with the updates, with the new cards and stuff. And outside of that, do the things. Please do the things. What are the things? The things are help support the channel. Takes seconds, means everything. What do you have to do? A like and a comment. You don't even get a comment. Throw me a like. Takes half a second for the click. Means the world. Another click that means a lot. You guys could subscribe if you haven't already. Maybe you have. Maybe you haven't turned on the notifications yet. Guys, if you want to know when I'm uploading, new videos, and again, it's mostly every day, just go ahead and click that too. It takes half a second. Outside of that, I do have one request. That one request is that you guys, my friends, my fellow duelists, go out today, do something for yourself. I know I say this like every day, but like every day you should do something for yourself. I don't care if it's something super small, like go make your favorite cup of tea, have a hot chocolate, go get that Starbucks coffee, that cup of Dunkin' Donuts, whatever it is, whatever the thing is. Go do the thing for yourself today. Go pursue a little bit of happiness and enjoy it because you deserve it. Okay? All right. That said, I'm going to let you guys go for now. And if you guys want to see that Power Bond Cyber Dragon deck, come on back here in an hour or two. Again, your notifications will tell you when it gets uploaded. And I'll have that ready for you guys. All right. Hopefully I get to see you guys later. Peace.